Hello and welcome back to, let's just turn this engine off, Bucks County. So, staring up at the sky. So I have been busy. In the previous episode I did have a comment from Donald Brown. I want to say thank you very much. And it says, plant barley in field 44, canola in field 25, wheat in 24, sunflowers in field 7 and corn in field 9 and soybeans in field 17. You'll have a lot of work to do, Mr. P. So, that being said, it has took me a while to record an episode for this because I've had my work cut out. And this poor little thing over here has been really busy. It is absolutely filthy. It's got 4.8 hours on it. Mr. P has been a very busy farmer. I know. I never thought I would say those words, but yes, Mr. P has been a very busy farmer. Ah, dear. And I noticed I had a problem. I did originally record episode 1, and for some reason this header vanished, as well as the trailer for it, the header trailer, which was really annoying. So I had to use some of the money that we had to buy another one. I don't know why it vanished, but it did. But that's fine. I used some money, brought another one, brought it back to the farm, and oh, that Massey looks beautiful. I can't wait to use that in one of the small fields. In Massey Ferguson 5650 Advanced. Ah, stunning. But what have I been busy doing? As you can see, I've been a very busy bee. Ah, but field 7 has been done. That has been planted with, I believe, let's have a look, sunflowers. Yes, that is in the planted stage. 44 has been done. That is barley. Canola in field 25 has been done. That is now in the growing stage. Oh, Mr. P, Mr. P, Mr. P. Field 9, where is field 9? Oh, there we go, field 9. Oh, that has been done with corn. That is now growing. The only fields that we have left that need to be done, because 17, you've asked if we can put soybeans in field 17. That is the only one left, is it? No, 24 needs to be wheat. So we've got field 17 and field 24 that both need to be done. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in the big old beast, the Deutz, I think Deutz this one is, I believe. Yeah, oh, it's just absolutely love this tractor, and I love that truck. Alright, so let's see if these need any silage. Okay, well, you didn't really take a lot of silage, did you? What about water? Let's go in here. Let's get some water. I really do like this truck, the old Case International. Beautiful truck. Okay, so where's that leave us now with the cows? Let's have a look. They're doing alright. We've already got just over 26, there we go, 1,000 litres of slurry already. That is what I want to be seeing. But we are going to be heading over to, if I get on the old map, field 24. We're going to get some wheat in that ground. Then the only fields that will be left is fields 18, 19, 20, 4, 28, and of course There is 17, 16, and a little bits of 15. Still got a lot of work to do, but we are using, if we go across to the rotate, 9-day season length, so we have plenty of time. So I'll see you over in field 24, and we'll get some wheat in the ground and give that poor beastie a break. So, see you over in the field in a minute. So we're pulling up to the field now. Here it is. And it wasn't easy getting down that road because there was a couple of cars that did come down there, which were a bit of a pain. Still, managed to get it done. This isn't a massive field, as you can see. But look, there we go. But still, absolutely beautiful. Right, so let's get rid of that. Let's get ourselves straightened out. And let's get this wheat put in the ground. So here we go. I really am liking this planter slash seeder slash whatever it is, because it does direct drill and it plants everything, which for me is a bonus. Well, it's not a bonus if Mr. P can't exactly plant straight, but with me anything can happen, you know that. So let's try and wiggle over a touch. There we go. So we're going to get this wheat in the ground. It's definitely going to help us out, because if we do need straw, then we've got it. We could possibly make a couple of bales. Do need to look at cutting some grass, but yeah, possibly turning one of our fields into a grass field, I think is definitely going to benefit us. That's a must. Oh, Mr. P, keep your eyes on the field. And some of these fields are really close to these trees. At some point I might have to get the old editing tool out and do a bit of Bob Ross on the map. That was really close. But still, it's a beautiful map. If you haven't played this map yet, you know, I urge you to go on it. Come on. I urge you to go on it and give it a go. It is a very, very beautiful map. It's Bucks County. I have noticed a couple of slight little issues with it, but it doesn't stop me from playing the game. So it's all good. And the views, I mean, stunning. Absolutely stunning. I mean, in cab, I mean, this is the big old beast. I love the in-cab interior of this thing. I absolutely love it. You haven't got really much clearance to you know, see at the back, but it'll be alright. So how much of that edge did I miss? Actually, not as bad as I thought. It's really not easy to see the clearance either side. Still, not bad at all. I absolutely love this tractor planter setup that we have. And I love the fact that we haven't used this before. It's something new that I'm using. And still getting to grips with the width of this thing. It is literally tight up just behind the wheels where it does plant. So I have to try and, as you can see, look, just behind the wheel is where it plants. Which is fine by me. Let's do another headland, and then we will be going up and down. Oh, I love this track. This tractor, it just suits this map. The nice big open spaces, big open area, and you've got this big beast and some big beastie equipment as well to go alongside this thing. We've got this Deutz, we've got the beautiful lizard tractor. I mean, this is the kind of map that, you know, little Buddy would probably look nice on with his new shoes. But we have these two beasties. These will do fine. Definitely doing what's required of them. That's how much fertilizer are we using? We're really not using a lot of fertilizer again. Since the fertilizer stage really doesn't need a lot. But as you can see by the little mini map in the left hand corner, it is getting the levels it needs. The old pH levels and nitrogen levels. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, the yield charts after a while, to see how all that pans out, the best areas of the field where we was getting the best yield. I think that's going to be good to take a look at. Maybe, I don't know. I was going to say maybe we could put more lime down, but it's all automated unless you do it yourself. Still, I love that it's added that in now, the old precision farming. I mean, oh, there, Mr. P, easy. I love that aspect, you know, realism. You got to make sure all your fields are in tip-top shape. I'm going to miss a piece. Just knew it. That back right-hand side wheel. And sometimes it is a bit of a pain to try and straighten this tractor out, because you try to overcompensate for the turn, and it just ends up jacking off in your background more than you wanted it to. That's fine by me. This looks stunning. I mean, just look. Let's just give that. Just look at that. It looks brilliant, and the planter, it just suits it. And the turning circle on this is brilliant. And I've got to say, with the old better workers system, honestly, I have not noticed any difference with how the workers go. All I've noticed is they do work a little bit faster, but they are still as derpy as anything. And honestly, I just really don't like using workers, because 9 times out of 10 you can't even guarantee if they're going to try and skip over one of your fields, or me over the fence. If they try to skip the boundary, if you've already got something planted in a different field, the last thing you're going to need is a worker that you don't keep your eye on going through another field that you've already planted or seeded, just have to go back over it. Oh, it's a pain. I mean, the fields on Welker Farms map, they're the worst ones I've noticed. By far the worst. You know, the worker always seems to want to skip the boundaries on that map. You know, is there a map, whether you play on console or PC, is there one map that you absolutely love, but there's aspects of it that you're like, oh, you know, like me with Welker Farms. I absolutely love the Welker Farm map, but I just absolutely hate the fact that the workers are constantly trying to skip the fields, skip the boundaries. It just gets like really annoying. It's like you're having to babysit your worker, and the whole point of having a worker is so you don't have to keep your eyes on them, so you can get other jobs done. Do you have, that's the point, do you have a favourite map? I'm going to say, with the old series that I had, the Valley of the Old Farm, I absolutely loved that map that much that, you know, we all decided to bring the Hulk back, and it is now fitted, as you saw, and you've already seen, with the front loader attachment. So it's nice to have that back, because I absolutely did love that tractor. Oh, let's wiggle and straighten out a bit. There we go. But yeah, once you get used to this tractor, it's actually not that bad, because I think the worst one that I've used that is like this, you know, is the Case Quad Track. You know, it does like to wobble around and tipple side to side when turning. I did notice that, because I do believe that is a tractor originally that you do start off with on this map. Unless you're clever and you want to trade it in for the John Deere RX9. It is the RX9, I believe, isn't it? The one that's like the quad track, but it's John Deere. You know, I won't quote me on it though. Mr. P is normally wrong, 9 times out of 10 I am. But this looks beautiful. I mean, some of the machinery I use, would you use it realistically? No, but it's me. And as you know, it's my farm, and I do what I want. So some people might not pick this machinery, but you know, if you do watch these series that I create, or these episodes, and you think, wow, Mr. P, why on earth, pardon me, have you got that tractor? Then after a while you actually fall in love with it and you're like, you know what? In my spare time, I'm at home, I play Farm Sim. You know, I want to give that tractor a go. So me using things like these, I mean, because I watch other YouTubers and I'm like, wow, that setup looks really nice, but I've never seen anyone use this setup. Obviously, that's why I'm using it. It's like the Hulk. I've never seen anyone use the Hulk. They probably have used it, but not in the way we did. Or the setup that we had with its big boy shoes. Same as Lil Buddy with his new shoes. But still, fantastic. Absolutely love this tractor. And inside, it is difficult to see where you're going and what you're doing, but you know what, can't really see. But still, we'll get out and we'll have a gander. How did I do? Let's have a look. I don't think I did too bad, considering you can barely see just that little strip. Okay, I'll take that all day. Let's get out of cab view. But still, it does, to me, it looks really nice in cab. I love using the old machinery, I really do. It's like on the Valley of the Old Farm, the old potato setup. That took me a long time to do. I mean, off screen, in real life it took a fair few hours, that's for sure. But it was just the fact that I was able to use that old machinery. Just the little Massey chugging along and doing a job. I mean, it doesn't matter what horsepower it is. Every tractor has a purpose. Every tractor will have a job on the farm. Oh, let's swing around. And again. Drop down. Let's see if we can stay central to this. No, just a bit too wide. Okay, that's fine. But still, I'm absolutely loving this map, and I have heard that originally there is supposed to be, I don't know exactly what it is, but just stop the engine for a moment and we'll go on to the old build tool because that's going to be easier. Originally, I do believe there was supposed to be like the Lone Oak workshop or something like that was supposed to be here. But because, of course, consoles, we don't have the old Lone Oak workshop, I don't believe, as a mod, we don't get it on here. So there's literally these here that are supposed to be at the side of the building, as well as this at the side of it as well, but there's nothing there. So take that into account if you do use this map. But at the start, I put this here as a slurry and manure sell point. You do get a lot of money if you use this sell point. It is the best sell point to use for selling manure and slurry. So that's why Mr. P's got it on there. Do you want to know why he's got it on there? I'm not going to tell you. You know exactly why Mr. P put it on there. Put it in the comment section why Mr. P's put that on his map. You know exactly why. Don't deny it. Alright, so how much more have we got left of this field? This little there, that bit there, that there, I did have a comment about giving the cows some straw for manure, but at the minute we don't have a manure spreader, which, you know, that's fine. I'm perfectly content doing slurry. But if you want us to do manure, do let me know down in the comments below. What would you rather see us do? Would you rather see us do slurry, or would you rather see us do manure? It's like I say, 9 times out of 10, what happens in these episodes and in the series is dictated by what's said in the comments. So, get in the old little box, have your say. Why not? Because at the end of the day, you want to watch the content. I do try not to bore you to tears too much or make your ears bleed, because I'm sure you're fed up with having to get your band-aids out. You're like, Mr. P, oh, I'm going to be watching his series in a minute. I've got to prepare myself, sit myself down, get the band-aids out, get the earplugs, get the first aid kit, because you know it's coming. Oh my God, I even amaze myself with some of the stuff I talk about. Absolutely bonkers. But still, I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, this is the way I play. And, you know, I'm not going to be to everyone's cup of tea or coffee or whatever you drink. But it's it's the way I play. It's who I am. My humour can sometimes be... what am I stuck on? Get off there. My humour can sometimes be a bit much. But it's the way I am. But it's my farm, do what I want. Alright, let's crack on. I think I say that a lot. Should be a slogan of Mr. P. It's my farm, I do what I want. And as I said, I'm sure I said this in a previous episode, I have heard now a few YouTubers now state my saying, which obviously does put a smile on my face. And I love seeing it in the comments as well. You know, you guys and girls, when you say it's my farm, do what I want, definitely makes my day. And I want to say big thank you to everybody that watches and that takes the time to comment. You know, I'm glad that you enjoy the content. I make you laugh, my brain farts, and pretty much everything. Because, you know, I don't claim to know everything about Farming Simulator. I mean, you know, I just play the game because I enjoy it. I'm not going to know everything about it. Is that field done? Oh, my precious. Oh, it looks stunning. Right, so let's just stop the engine. I keep forgetting, I keep getting out on the right hand side. I keep going to get out on the left, but it doesn't let you. So why is the step you can't get out there? You can get in that side, but you can't get out on that side. Tell you what, oh, look at this. I absolutely love this. Obviously, your field of view isn't great, especially when you're pulling this thing. You can't really see that much, especially if you lower it down like that. But still, I love driving in this. I love driving in the other Lizard. I mean, these are beautiful, beautiful mods. For the life of me, I cannot remember who made them, but seriously, pat yourself on the back. These are two beautiful beasts, and I love the fact that I don't think it's this. I think it is the other one, the old Lizard. You actually have to sit there with the engine on and wait for it to kick in before you can actually drive anywhere. This one, you can simply just drive. The other one, it takes a while. You turn the engine on and you can't drive anywhere until about 4 or 5 seconds. It's really nice, just that added detail. Please don't tell me that little white car's going to come down here. Oh, you are. Oh, you absolute sponge. Right, I'm gonna knock that sign down. Ah. Alright, let's try and get out of here without causing any real issues or problems. I don't want to hit that stop sign. Oh, this is a beautiful piece of machinery. The old planter, seeder, slash, whatever it is. Oh, I've still got my conveyor belt over there. But it is pretty wide. Oh, I hit that one. But I am going to be putting wheat in this field as well. So there we are, field 20. We're going to be putting some beautiful wheat in there. And then we do have to get some flowers in field 17. That is going to be coming up, Donald. Don't you worry about that. But get in the old comment section. Let me know, what do we plant in fields 19, 18, 28, 4, 6, and the 2 small parts either side of 15. What do we plant in those fields? Get in the old comment section and let me know. Oh, you knew that was coming, didn't you, really? I did it in the last field, Mr. P. You would have thought you would have learnt by now. Come on, you're a big boy. You can plant a field on your own. Then what we'll do is we will check on the old nitrogen levels, the pH levels, see how they're getting on. But I would love to see, you know, after a couple of seasons, you know, does your soil type change? You know, if you do know, if you have been using precision farming for a couple of seasons on your farm, please, by all means, let me know that there was a tree there. Yeah, let me know if your soil type does change from like loam, sandy loam, loamy sand, and things like that. Does it change? Be interesting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the yield report, where the best spots in our fields are for the best results. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun one, that's for sure. And it's definitely making it easier on me as well, you know, having this bigger machinery. Ooh, don't go wobbly, Bob, you're gonna miss a bit. And I didn't miss a bit. Come on now. Let's wiggle out a bit, because these trees are pretty close. I am thinking about using the editing tool, do the old Bob Ross trick. I need to get that piece there. Come on. Down we go. There we are. But rather than putting in happy little trees, we'll be putting in happy little grass. Yes. The Bob Ross way, happy little grass. The shine on that road. Oh, it's only it's like that where I live. Normally, the only reason a road shines is because it's raining. There we are. Let's just scoot over a touch. It's a pretty big field. I love how big the fields are on this map. I really do. Let's try and straighten out a touch. There we go. So what we're going to do is we are going to go in to a beautiful montage of the Deutz and this beautiful planter in action. It just looks absolutely stunning. So see you all after the montage. So we nearly got this field finished, but we only have 6% of seed left in the tank. Not really using that much fertilizer, which is always a bonus. Mr. P really doesn't like spending money unless he has a brain fart and makes a mistake, which is a lot. But hopefully we've got enough seed. As you can see, it is going down pretty quick. 102, 101. Are we gonna have? I don't think we're gonna have enough seed literally just to do that strip. But I'm gonna try. Let's straighten out. Is this gonna be wide enough? No, well, that turning didn't work out, did it? Let's just straighten out a little better than that, Mr. P. I need to straighten the back out so I can... There we go. Oh, we're going to have a bit left over that we're going to have to come and get, but that's fine. Got to fill this up anyway, because you need to get in the old comment section and let me know what we plant in those other fields. There is a few left. The only one that has been taken now is field 17. That is going to be soybean. But yeah, it's already 4:17 days, pretty much passing us by. Oh, 27, 26. Can we quickly get over there, get this little piece done with 1%? Please tell me we can. If we can, it's going to be absolutely brilliant and like I planned it. If not, it's going to be unlucky, and I say I planned it because we needed to go back to the farm. There we are. Let's swing back that side. There we go. Absolutely stunning. There it is. 2 fields plant. Let's just turn the engine off rather than trying to shout over it. That is the 2 fields done. Field 24 and 20 are now wheat. But remember, what do we plant in our other fields if Mr. P selects the right thing? Come on now. Right, so 17, as I said, that is going to be having some soybean in it. But what do we plant in field 28? There we go, get there in the end. Field 28, 16, the 2 parts of field 15, 18, 19, and 4. What should we plant in those fields? As you know, we are running simplified seasons. We can plant what we want and when we want. And why is that? It's because it's our farm. We do what we want. The only thing we cannot plant, well, things are, well, we could plant potatoes, because I think this thing can plant potatoes. Yeah, it can plant potatoes. That's a bonus. But we have nothing to harvest them with, so could always look at probably doing that, but only in a small field. But these fields are massive, so I don't really want to be doing that. We can't, so I'm going to say we can't do potatoes, we can't do sugar beet, we can't do poplars, we can't do cotton as well, we can't do sugar cane. But what else should we plant in those fields? As again, it is field 4, which is the one over here, this small one. We've got 19 just here. We have 18 here. We have 28 just in front of the farm near the cow's pasture. We have 16 here, which is the big field that goes around our Millennial Farm silo. We've then got 15, which has the house and a little area and workshop and whatnot on it, with 2 small fields either side. Get in the old comment section, let me know what we plan. But that is going to be it for this episode. As always, I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all here real soon in Bucks County.